Alright, so bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers today is in Hougang. If you have been looking for a large size unit, specifically more than 1,200 square feet, but yet at the same time, you want to keep your quantums to be below $620,000, we believe that we may have the right unit for you. So let's join us as the BB team brings you on this home tour. Let's go! So welcome to this BB home tour where we share with you 5 BB reno ideas of what you can do to this place when you purchase this. So now let's share with you more about these BB facts of this place. Hougang is actually one of the largest HDB towns in Singapore. If you look at the whole entire land area, it's standing at a size of 1,300 plus hectares of land, and that's basically the whole entire Hougang area. So where we are standing here, this is actually Harmony View, and Harmony View is actually built in the year of 1985 to 1986, which means that we have a remaining lease of 61 years as of today. And the block that we are standing here today, this is block 416. In this block itself, there is a combination of 16 units of 4 bedrooms and 80 units of 5 bedrooms. This block is standing at 10 stories high, and there has also been an upgrading work that has been done in this block, which HDB actually constructed new lift lobbies that actually serves every levels. So now, let's bring up the BB floor plan analysis to share with you more. So now if you bring up the floor plan, you can see this is actually a 120 square meters 5i unit. So by the floor plan, you can see that this unit actually comes with 3 very good sized bedrooms, living hall, dining hall zone, storeroom, as well as also a longish kitchen layout. This unit, in terms of orientation wise, is predominantly the east-west facing, where your dining hall and your master bedroom will be facing towards the east, and your 2 common bedrooms, your living hall, and also an entrance balcony that is actually facing towards the west. As I mentioned earlier on, because of the upgrading works that's been done in the block, there is a new lift lobby that was being created, which means that you do get 2 entrances, one right here and the other main door entrance from balcony. So now let's kickstart the home tour proper of this unit. Let's go! Alright, so as you walked in from the new entrance, you'll be immediately greeted with this balcony space. This balcony also has a pretty unique shape where this is actually a rounded part. I believe it's part of the facade design of the HDB flat back in the 1980s. This living hall space has already been furnished with a 2-seater plus 1-seater, and you can still see that there's so much space that you can actually walk in between the whole entire place itself. So one of the renovation ideas is that you can actually have either your sofa area right here, and you can have a full TV console along this wall, and that will basically gives you a very nice entrance zone. You have a dedicated dining zone. We have actually bring in a furniture to show that this place can sufficiently put in at least a 6-seaters. You can even have a little storage area at the back. And because of this kind of space, it actually gives you the flexibility to even convert this area to probably a little work area or study area. So you do have a very nice lighting that actually comes in to illuminate this place as well. This is also one of the second renovation ideas that we can bring to you. Coming into the kitchen, this is really a space for people who really love to cook because of the amount of space right here. In fact, if you do a double galley kind of cabinets layout, you still have plenty of space in the middle right here. And at the back, this will be where your laundry service yard area will be. If you notice, one interesting thing about the older kind of layouts for HDB flats is that the second common bathroom will be located in the kitchen. So now that you have seen the main living hall space, dining area and the kitchen, let's look at the location analysis. In this block of 416, we are just within 5 minutes walk away from Hougang Interchange, where you can find most of the amenities right there in Hougang Central. In terms of transport wise, you have your Hougang bus interchange, your Hougang MRT station, as well as also your upcoming Hougang interchange for the Cross Island Line that will be operational in the year of 2030. So for drivers, you can actually access KPE via Buangkok East Drive, and that is actually very convenient for you should you want to reach to the other parts of Singapore if you are driving. So in terms of walking, as I mentioned earlier on, it's 5 minutes walk right along Hougang Avenue 10, and that will brings you into Hougang Central. In terms of educational, you have CHIJ, Holy Innocents Primary, Montfort Junior, North Vista Primary, Palmview Primary, and Punggol Primary. In terms of your food options, you have also a very famous kopitiam just right downstairs in the next block of 401. But of course, if you want to have more foods, you can go over to Qi Yuan Hawker Center that's just right in this vicinity. In terms of malls, you have plenty as well. Hougang Mall that is in Hougang Central. You have your Hougang Green Shopping Mall as well, Hougang 1, and also the up-and-coming Sengkang Grand Mall that will be operational in the year of 2023. In terms of sports and recreation, you have Punggol Park that's just right across the road, Hougang Swimming Complex, Hougang Stadium, as well as also your Serangoon Park connector that is just minutes away from where we are. For medical, of course, you have your Hougang Polyclinic that is just right beside Hougang Interchange. And we draw out the URA Master Plan. You will know that just by looking at the Hougang Central, the land plot that is right beside the Hougang MRT station, exit number C, that will be your future mixed development that will be up and coming. And the government has also planned for an integrated transport hub for Hougang Interchange, where they will move the interchange to the basement to the underground, where the top land will then be future developed into residential sites. It's slightly downwards in Hougang Central, the land plot where the bus terminal is right now. This will also be converted into a residential sites. So in terms of the URA Master Plan development, we do see a lot of rejuvenation that the government has planned for Hougang itself, and this is something that is actually very exciting to look forward to. Now let's continue to the rest of the other parts of this house. So this is a little foyer area where the owners have actually built up these little glass blocks to demarcate the zone. So coming into one of the common bedrooms, this space can easily fit in a queen size bed with a wardrobe, your study table. In fact, if you want to convert this into your children's room, you can even have two children sharing one bedroom with two super single beds. So coming into the second bedroom, this is also pretty much the same size as the first common bedroom that you have seen, just that in this room, the wardrobe has been done right here. But definitely when you come in to do your renovations, you will gut it out and you can definitely transform this room into another very good size common bedroom for your family members. Alright, so now that you have seen the two common bedrooms, let's go to the BB pricing analysis. So when we look at the pricing comparisons, we split it into two different kind of categories. One that is within 5 minutes walk away from Hougang Interchange, and another one that is within 10 minutes walk away. So for 5 bedrooms, they are within close proximity to Hougang Interchange, and those units will be asking at a price of $738,000. If you were to move further outwards, which is about 10 minutes walking distance away from Hougang Interchange, you will have properties that's going for $648,000 to $699,000. So you do see that there's a certain level of price disparity because of the convenience of where the units they are located to Hougang Central, and definitely you're paying a little bit more premium for the additional convenience. So let's take a look at the clusters of the blocks around us right here, specifically the 400 series in terms of the blocks. At the time of video recording, there's only one unit of 5 bedrooms that's located in a 400 series, and that is also very similarly a low floor unit. The unit is asking at a price of $680,000 at the time of video recording, and our unit over here that is pretty much similar in size, we are going at $618,000. We think that this is actually a very good value because the $680,000 of course is really renovated. For our unit right here, if you bring in a renovation and pretty much we ballpark a figure of probably about 80 to 90k of renovation to do a gut renovation over here, you will have an eventual quantum of about $690,000, keeping your quantum to still below the $700,000 mark. We believe that our unit right here actually hits the sweet spot of the trifecta, one being a very reasonable quantum of $618,000 for a large size unit standing at 1,292 square feet, but most importantly, the convenience of located right beside Hougang Central. So coming into the master bedroom, you will notice that the size is really great. This is fitted with a king size bed. There's also a storage over here. You still have plenty of space even for a side couch. The windows are actually facing towards the east, and this is actually the car park of the housing estate. The last BB rental ideas that you can do over here is definitely flush this whole entire wall with your wardrobe, because this is just great because right here will be a master bathroom. So the master bathroom, this is in fact more of a very squarish kind of layout. So what you can do over here, very standard kind of bathroom renovation, shower area, shower screen with your vanity area. So now let's go to our BB financial calculations so we can help you to understand how much will you need to service this property. So let's take an example that you are actually a couple aged 34 years old and you want to buy this place to set up your family. Both of you are earning an income of $5,000, which gives you a domestic household income of $10,000. You will definitely be able to get a CPF housing grant of $50,000, and this is actually a new figure that has just been announced by the government this year in February. If you are staying within close proximity to your parents, you do get to enjoy the other proximity housing grant up to $20,000. All in all, it's about $70,000 of grant that you can get based on this profile. And if you look at this current property price of $618,000, once you minus off the grant, the rest of the remaining sum will be $548,000. If you take a HDB loan today, of course your loan to value will be 80% and a monthly interest rate of 2.6% because of HDB loan, and you can go for a maximum loan tenure of 25 years. Your monthly mortgage will be $1,989. So let's say both of you are working and you're contributing to your CPF OA account at the age of 34, you'll be contributing $1,150 each to your OA account. Both of you adds up will be $2,300, and that will actually covers your entire monthly mortgage of this property should you be taking a HDB loan. So we think that with these numbers that's being met out, this is actually a very good quantum unit that you can get for a 1,292 square feet, 5 bedrooms unit that you can find in Hougang. So now that we have come to the end of this BB home tour, we are pleased to show you this 5 bedrooms unit that is standing at 1,292 square feet with a remaining lease of 61 years. Our unit is actually very original, but what that means for you is that you can come in and do up the unit to your own family liking, and at the same time, what you'll be getting over here is actually a convenience within minutes away from Hougang Central. Now that you have seen the whole entire place, if you really like this unit, do feel free to contact our associate listings managers. Their numbers are just right below. Do remember also to subscribe to our various social media platforms, especially our bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers YouTube page. Click on the bell icon so that you'll be notified of new contents. My name is Wayne, bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers. As always, happy to show you the place. Alright, so bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers today is in. Alright, so now let's continue to the rest of the other So let's take that you are actually, and if both of you are working and you're contributing healthily to your CPF OA account, you'll be contributing. Let's go to the bedrooms.